Hello everybody, it's Mike here, K from Scratch with some news. Didn't say it was good news, but it is definitely news. And hopefully I can get it to you because YouTube is being really stupid and I cannot upload anything. So, while I can upload it, it just doesn't go to you. So hopefully you guys get this news in a timely manner. If not, I apologize. I made it in a timely manner, so blame YouTube. But the news. Okay, back to the news. What is happening? Well, as you can probably tell from this gigantic picture of a shark devouring Substance Painter and Substance Designer, yeah, Allegorithmic, the maker of Substance Painter, Substance Designer, and B2M were just acquired by everybody's favorite company, Adobe. Now, if you might notice a little sarcasm in this video, yeah, there's a little sarcasm in this video. Let's just say Adobe's purchasing record of buying companies that are now defunct or completely gone isn't really great. Wouldn't you say that's true, Mixamo, or say Macromedia, or various other companies that were bought by and killed by Adobe? And another thing that really has people rattled with this acquisition is Adobe is the software as a service company, period. They want you to buy Creative Cloud. And this actually could be an upside here because eventually, if you need to buy one or two pieces in Creative Cloud, it will probably be very cheap for you to get Substance Painter and Substance Designer in the future. But if you like buying your software outright on a perpetual license, this is not going to be good news. So without further ado, let's jump in and find out the news. Now, we've got two different press releases. We've got the one from Adobe and the one from Allegorithmic. Adobe's is a little bit more corporate speak. I'm going to skip it. Instead, I'm going to jump over to the Allegorithmic one. But don't worry, I will link to both of them so you can read whichever one you wish. So what we see here, Allegorithmic is joining the Adobe family. Today marks a milestone for Allegorithmic and the Substance community. Allegorithmic is joining the Adobe family where we will all continue to lead the way in empowering 3D creation. I'm going to pause for a second and say they really have, actually. This is not hyperbole. The Substance Painter and Substance Designer have done more for creating and improving the PBR-based workflow for texture creation, and it has been profoundly used across the gaming market. So this is a very important piece of software that Adobe just picked up. Okay, back to the press release. Since the inception of Substance, our technology and tools have evolved to make 3D creation accessible to artists of every stripe. In Adobe, we found a great partner who shares our love of creation and our drive for innovation and growth. Substance tools and ecosystems you love are here to stay and flourish. Let's hope. You will be seeing Substance and Adobe tools evolve together within the coming months and years, but the very same teams are still behind your favorite products, and you can still find us in your favorite online Substance communities, which are growing every day. When it comes to licensing, nothing changes for now. Your current license will continue running and getting updates. As we join the Adobe family, we will also unveil new and more flexible subscription offers in the coming months. In other words, Creative Cloud. We will share more details as these new and exciting licensing options at a later date. Wild and thrilling ride at the frontier of digital arts began 15 years ago with you. You believed that a small French company from Clermont-Ferrand could change the status quo and revolutionize digital creation. You made us grow. You, the early adopters, the artists, and the visionaries, and the discoverers. You are our inspiration, and we always want you with us as we begin this new chapter, which starts today. You are the wind beneath our wings. Okay, that might not have been in there. Expect it to be bigger, bolder, and full of new adventure. So, for Allegorithmic founder and CEO Sebastian Deguy, this leap into a new era is both exciting and challenging. Read all about his thoughts here, and if you want to, you can. So basically, one thing I read elsewhere, though, is that the Allegorithmic team are actually going to be leading up the nascent 3D team at Adobe. Adobe has been moving into this space a little bit more and more over time, and we knew this was going to happen eventually. Maybe not Allegorithmic, but we knew they were going to pick up a 3D content creation company, and it's only a matter of time until they move in and buy something like Modo or Houdini to directly compete with Autodesk. It's going to happen. And obviously, they can't buy Blender, so it leaves only a few options because Autodesk had a history of buying all of their competitors to start with. So it looks like Adobe is definitely making a big move into the 3D space. Hopefully they don't screw this up because people love Substance Painter and Substance Designer. I love Substance Painter. I've done a number of videos on it in the past. I will link one down below so you can get an idea of exactly what we were talking about when we were talking about Substance Painter. And then if you kind of want an amusing afternoon read, here are the forums for the announcement on the Allegorithmic forum. And the community is... we got a lot of quotes like this one. Oh, good God, guys. How could you? And we had a lot of, if you go to the Reddit, there's a lot of press Fs. The F to pay respects meme, there's a whole lot of salt. People are not happy about this. Yeah, pretty much. And people are saying nothing will change, all nonsense. Let's talk again in 5 years. So let's just say the community is not exceedingly happy with this development. And this comment kind of points out my view on it entirely. I was a big fan of Mixamo. Mixamo made animation products such as, well, Mixamo and then Fuse, which was a character creator that worked with their animation products. And now they've kind of been sort of folded into the Adobe family of products, but for the most part, killed as a product. And it said, I heard the same thing from the Mixamo team, and that product is now as good as dead. It's not as bad as Autodesk buying you, but I'm pretty nervous about this. We have deeply integrated Substance into our pipeline. So, yeah, not great news. I hate to tell you all that one. And if you want, though, there are a lot of fun comments between here and on the Allegorithmic Reddit. So if you want to see a community that is not happy with news, today is a good day to have that experience. Now, there is a potential upside. Now, there's the thing, is there's a flat rate. So what it boils down to is buying, well, sorry, I shouldn't use the word buying, because you can't buy Adobe products. They are all subscription-based. But you can get one for either $10 a month or $30 a month, depending on the quality or the tierness of it. So if you wanted to get something like Photoshop, generally it's about $30 a month. But if you wanted everything, it's like $50 a month. So once you're all in, so if your workflow includes After Effects, Photoshop, Illustrator, and so on, and you're already licensing those, this could be a great deal for you, because it could turn out that you actually get Substance Painter or Substance Designer effectively free as part of your overall subscription. But if you're not bought in at that top tier, this is without a doubt a downgrade for you from a licensing perspective, especially if you liked perpetual license. Pay once and then you got that version. Allegorithmic offered that. There's no way in hell Adobe is going to offer that. So if you want a perpetual license, now might be the time to jump in. Or, there's no or here, actually. Allegorithmic was kind of the forefront of this. There's some other people doing this kind of stuff, but this sucks. All right, that's it. I guess I threw my opinion out there. What do you think? If you're a Creative Cloud subscriber, you're probably actually pretty jazzed on this. It's a good thing for you. But for, I think, pretty much every other soul alive, this is tentatively bad news, or it's meh. We could potentially see the death of a very great product like we did with Mixamo, and hopefully we don't go down that road. Hopefully this just becomes rolled into the Creative Cloud process, which is bad enough, but hopefully that's as bad as it gets. All right, let me know opinions in the comments down below, assuming this video actually makes it to you, right, YouTube? Anyways, talk to you all later. Goodbye.